Hello everybody, this is Captain Jurwa bringing you another Pokemon Showdown battle. Today I've got a very special battle for you. This is actually a battle I had against Chimpact, who is a semi-famous YouTuber. I think he has a couple thousand subscribers, and so I was really happy that I actually got to battle with him just when I randomly searched for a battle on Showdown. So yeah, this is an NU battle we had. I was on Skype with some friends, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go get a battle with this PU team just to kind of annoy Taylor, Super Effective 87, and I got matched up with Chimpact, so let's take a look at the team preview. Okay, as you can see, I'm on the other side here. I've got my PU team, and he's just got kind of a standard team, and I was like, oh man, I'm battling Chimpact, and I brought my weird PU team. But, you know, this actually ended up being a pretty good battle, so let's get right into it. He's going to lead with his Seismitoad, as I lead with my Wormadam. We both just wanted to get Stealth Rocks up, and we just exchanged them, but that actually works out better for me, because he has two things weak to them, Swellow and Driftblim. So that's pretty good. In the next turn, I go for the Toxic, as he knocks me off, just because I wanted to wear this Seismitoad down. It is kind of a threat to a lot of my team, actually. It shuts down my Relicanth and Seviper, and basically shuts down a lot of things except for Bellossom, which I go into right here. If he did get the burn here, that would have been really unfortunate, because this Bellossom actually walls a good majority of his team. And here I predict a switch, and I go for a Sleep Powder, but because I'm me, I miss. I never can hit Sleep Powder the first time I use it, which gets really annoying, and I go into Seviper here just to, because I know I can take Superior on, and I'm scuffed I can outspeed him, but he goes for Taunt, which is kind of interesting. I guess he predicted me to go for another Sleep Powder, but yeah, so I guess he's like Taunt, Calm Mind. I just decided to go for the Sludge Bomb, even though he has Seismitoad, since I have the Toxic on it. It's not going to be able to recover any HP, so I can just keep bringing in my Seviper if I wanted to keep Sludge Bombing to wear it down, but bring back in Wormadam. I know it's not going to be very useful, and he goes into Swellow, but he U-turns out instead of deciding to go for the Brave Bird, just because I guess he didn't want to take an Iron Head, even though Wormadam's Iron Head is pretty weak, but I guess if he did stay in, he would take a lot of damage. He goes into Superior, unfortunately has the HP Fire. Doesn't really matter though, because Wormadam was pretty useless since he got Stealth Rocks up. Anyway, I go back into Seviper, he goes back into Seismitoad. Doesn't really matter, I go for Sludge Bomb again. But I know now he can't switch in again, because two Sludge Bombs can take him out at this point, and he can only stay in for like 2 turns, like 2 or 3 turns now, before dying to like Toxic. And I just keep bringing in my Bellossom on this thing, because I know I can just completely wall it, because Bellossom is just such a beastly wall, and he finally realizes that his Seismitoad is basically useless and lets it die, which is very good. My Relicanth and Seviper are looking a lot better now, but now he brings in Driftblim. Pretty sure he was going to be the Acro Blim set, because that is what you see most definitely, and even if he wasn't, Stunfisk is basically the best thing to take him on, because I can hit him super effectively, and I can wall him, because I am such a bulky piece of work. But anyway, he brings in his Luxray on me, as I go for the Discharge, just hoping to get a Paralysis on something, but I don't. That's okay, though. This turn he goes for HP Grass. That really does not do too much at all, despite being super effective, and Life Orb, which just shows you how powerful Stunfisk is. Like, seriously, Stunfisk is really bulky. And I bring in my Bellossom here. I actually thought that was HP Ice at the time, but I knew I could take it just because Luxray is more of a physical attacker, and Bellossom is a beastly special wall, so goes for the superpower. That actually only does 50% to me, which is pretty cool, but unfortunately, since I'm fully specially defensive, I'm not able to take him out. But I was pretty sure I could live another superpower because of the attack drop, but he ends up going for the Thunderbolt, which is kind of interesting. I guess he thought maybe I would go into Seviper, but that is not the case. Now he brings in Kadabra, and I was like, oh, that's a weird switch. Bellossom walls this for days. But he encores me in the Synthesis, and I could have potentially just stayed in there forever, because once I ran out of Synthesises, he couldn't keep encoring me, and I could have beaten him. But I just decided to bring Raticate. I know I could take one Psychic, hit him with the Sucker Punch just to break that Sash, or bring him down to it, I guess. And now I can bring in Seviper, because Seviper is scarfed, it is the best. I can just go for the flamethrower here. Nothing is going to want to take 2 of those, so he can't really switch out. And I think the Drifloon could barely live this flamethrower, so I just decided to go back into Stunfisk, because I can wall him cold, and that Flying Gym Acrobatics did 26%, which is pretty awesome. But unfortunately, he does have the thing that wrecks Stunfisk, which is superior, and I unfortunately do not get the discharge or the pair there, but now since I got the attack, he can't make a sub, which is, or not, he doesn't have sub anyway. I kept thinking he would have sub, but I go back into Bellossom as he gets a crit Giga Drain, and at this point, I was pretty sure he's going to taunt me. I know I could kind of wall him, even without having to Synthesis or Sleep Powder, so I just am going to spam some Giga Drains here, and it actually does 15%, and he tries to go for Calm Mind, hoping he can live this one, but unfortunately, that is not the case, and Bellossom is able to claim that Superior's life with its Giga Drain. So yeah, now he brings in Swellow. I just decided to let my Bellossom die, because all he has left is Flying types, and it gives me the chance to bring in my Relicanth, and I'm just going to go for that little Rock Polish there as I take this hit very well, and that is going to be pretty much the game. So yeah, good game, Chimpact. It was really cool to battle you, and, well, he's probably definitely not watching this, but yeah, this is a good battle. I'm very happy that I was able to beat him with my PU team, so there's that. And hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace.